Hello everyone and welcome to another Kickstart Gamers video. I am your host for today, Captpolak, and it's been a while since I posted a video. I believe last video I actually posted with like a small little commentary was Sins of a Solar Empire, I believe it was, yes. Now you guys are probably wondering, like, Mike, what the fuck? Why don't you have any videos up? And, well, I'll tell you the truth, I've been going through a lot of crap, lately, but other than that though, like, I got a new computer I've been working on. I finally got it finished. This thing is a beauty pretty much. And, well, I guess you could say the graphics are amazing. It's a GeForce GTX 760. But not only that, the PC that I have for the case, it's not an all-in-one PC, so I can actually work on it. But anyways, today I'm going to play Planetary Annihilation. One of many games I could not play on my old PC. This one I could play on full graphics. That way, so you guys can enjoy very, very good content, pretty much. Okay, hold on. Yeah. I've already had an active war.
Online.
I've already had like a war going on here. Let me just change the audio settings quickly. Now, what this is mainly just like a battle game. You have a commander, and he builds up your army at first. Then soon enough, you get other workers, and you build up. I'll tell you this: it's a fun game. One, because I am such a big space nut when it comes to these games. When it comes to moving to other planets during a fight, I'm just super crazy for it. That's why I'm a big fan of Sins of a Solar Empire. And this one's similar to it, but it's not the best, but it's a well put out game though. It's like I honestly I commend the creator of this game that made it. Like, it's very interesting. Alright. Start a battle. I don't know if I have this on normal, if I have this on hard. Alright, so as you can see, you start off on whether it's on the same planet or if you start off on a different planet. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Take a look. I guess this one we get to start off on one of the moons, and then there's one of the planets in the middle. Okay, let's see. If you're wondering what these what these little green spots are, they are, I believe you could say metal spikes, or yeah, metal spikes in some way, or silos, if you may. That's where I'm gonna build extractors. I'm gonna put a few on these. Get some metal going. Also build an energy plant. Now these always take longer than other buildings, but then again, when it comes to advanced variants of these certain buildings, they take a hell of a lot longer. Alright, so I've got some metal production going on. I've got some power output. Now I got to build up a vehicle factory. Now also I should bring this up. There's obviously a few different factories. There's a vehicle factory, there's a bot factory, there's an air factory, and there's a naval factory. So far, I'm playing Galactic War, so I haven't unlocked the other buildings yet. But each one has their own fabricator, and each one of these fabricators from one of these factories is responsible for building the advanced factory. I'll show you this in a moment. Keep this guy busy. All right. Now, as you can see, this popped up. And also, not only that, an orbital launcher, which any of the fabrication vehicles can build. These we'll use later on when we need it the most. But as you can see right now, we don't want to go into space yet. We just want to start building up our resources before we move on to the next objective. Now, I've noticed that in the Galactic War, the AIs are much dumber in some form. Like, even if you were to play on normal in a skirmish, they're a little bit more difficult, because once they get their resources going and start going to other planets, they'll build their super weapon factories, and it becomes a mess pretty much. Alright. Now I have a different strategy, you know, for this, since each of us are starting off on our own, surface. When you're playing, when all the players start off on one planet, I'd recommend you build your stuff tightly a little bit. Like, don't do what I'm doing. I'm building, all this crap separately. Then the enemy's gonna start going for them while you're busy trying to defend everything else, and you're basically wasting your resources. What I would do is I'd build everything closely. I'd get the orbital launcher in place immediately. I'm just doing that because I want to show you something of why I want to do that. Then I'd slowly start, because don't put single laser. It's kind of a waste. I'd get like a double, normal laser defense towers and start putting them around. Not only that, put anti-air turrets as well, because the AIs love to span air units more than they do land units. So you'll see like a giant fleet of ships just coming over, and then just gonna start wiping out most of your defenses one by one. It's just a big pain. Like, I hate it. I really hate it so much. But also, you notice why my power meter is going down. It's not that I'm building any buildings or anything. It's because whenever you start building, when one of your construction vehicle starts building, it wastes power. So in a sense, it looks a little bit more realistic because your army is mainly just a bunch of drones, and they're obviously going to use power from building. So incensed by this, that's another thing I like about this game, because then it's not like, oh, they're just getting all these resources out of nowhere, they're just getting all this power out of nowhere, oh yeah, they're just an infinite source of energy. Like, this seems a little bit more, this makes, real-time strategy, it makes more sense. It could be just me, maybe I'm just thinking this, but that's what I see. Alright, now we need to build an orbital fabrication bot, start building some stuff in orbit, and start migrating to the main planet. Our little buddies are over here. They're over here, and so there's more resources on this one, so we're all trying to push into that one location. Yeah. So, I've gotten many other videos from a few people that are assisting me in the YouTube channel, and I'll probably be posting them maybe 1 to 2 videos every few days, depending on, I don't have a set date. It was initially supposed to be Friday though, but I've realized that, I've got, I'm like, even with school, I'm going to be working a lot on Fridays. Like, I could post the videos early morning, but I don't know, do I really want to, get up super early? But then again, like, like I said, I don't have a set plan for when I want to post all the videos. Like, I'm just starting out slow. I want to get the hang of, becoming an actual, member of the YouTube community. Like, I'm still learning how to edit more. Like, I got the hang of it. Like, I'm finally figuring out how to do face cam, but I don't want to show my face to people who haven't seen my face, who don't know me. So, I'm just taking it slow. I'm not worrying about who subscribes. It's all about, like having fun doing this. Like, I want to share, like, all my, like, most of the random funny moments that I have with my buddies when I play this game. I like to have some deep talks with anyone that watches. Like, it's just a form of a hobby besides just playing and not doing much. Like recording and saving all the moments. It's fun, actually. Like, I really like it. Okay then, so now that we have our orbital construction vehicle, we will build an orbital factory. Now also, there's another cool feature in this game. There's a teleporter, and every single fabrication bot has this, even our commander here. Now what this will do is it will make troop transport a lot easier for you. Just put one teleporter down, within your base. Send one of these orbital fabrication bots. You can actually send them to other planets. Construct the teleporter on the surface, like a good spot. Don't put it next to the enemy base, because they'll see it and they'll start attacking. And that way, once you synchronize both teleporters, you can then send your units from this spot to the next one. It makes it a hell of a lot easier than using this one, the orbital lander. Because orbital lander it's only able to drop like 1 unit per like, obviously it can only take one unit, and then drop them off. It won't take like big groups, as far as I'm concerned. Unless, of course, I can take multiples, but I haven't tried that yet. But it's mainly used if you want to move your commander in a tough situation, because the commander, once you lose the commander, you're done. The game's over for you. So it's vital to protect the commander, and I guess I would consider that a backup plan in case, you know, things go south. All right, so I guess by now in a skirmish this would be better, but for now I would like to explain the game. Plus the AI kind of blows during Galactic War. Alright, we got this. We have a laser platform which we can use, I guess, if you play Command & Conquer. This is like an ion cannon in some form. And I'll tell you this, it's fun to use it. I'll tell you this, if you go up against people, it's a bitch. Not just for you, for the other team. Because some people will spam build. Like, they'll have like a few construction factories and they'll spam out like 5 of these per turn. And then all they have to do, if the enemy doesn't have any orbital defenses, like any orbital lasers, then they can just move this across, and while it's moving across their territory, it'll just start bombing all their buildings, and it's just a pain. I've been there, I've done that, I hated it. Alright. And just in case the AI decides to get a little bit smarter this time around, I'll build a few planetary defense weapons. It's called the Umbrella. I like to call it an ion cannon, probably or hypervelocity gun, because I've been playing Star Wars a lot since 06, and there's always planetary defense weapons. There's, you know, for the rebels there's the ion cannon, and then for the Empire there's the hypervelocity gun. And so whenever I see this, I just imagine like, oh, it's the ion cannon, or oh, it's the hypervelocity cannon. But I understand how it's called the Umbrella in some way. It's an interesting name. Like, I don't blame it for changing it like that. But yes, if as you can see, there's a perimeter. This is close range. I guess this is long range. And that if this is any space unit, once it comes in range, the thing's just gonna fuck it up. It's just gonna go and destroy the hell out of the enemy. Just build about maybe 4 or 5 of these, as long as it covers, you know, your entire base. Because you never know when, like, they're gonna put in like an advanced, like a radar satellite, or they put one of these down just to purposely start building, you know, one of these, the Anchor, which is a defense satellite, which it can attack both space and ground troops. And usually if I have my construction unit already set up, you know, before I have my other defenses up, I would place these on the perimeter. That way it can slow down the enemy a little bit, you know, cut their units in half and whatnot. That's one of my other strategies that I would use. Okay, just start building up some units. I don't think I'm gonna need a lot. Then again, their commander's tough. And also I need to build the advanced fabrication vehicle, which is like an upgrade of this one, and this one can also build you know, your super weapons. It can build other weapons of mass destruction that I really enjoy using. One of them I'll show you in another video or another gameplay. Okay, I will send you. Okay, where do I want to choose? I want here. This is a good spot to set up, actually. I put a few weapons here because I can't go over these rocks if the enemy already has like fractures set up. All right, I'm gonna send you over here. And as you can see, it will also lead up like an interesting path to the planet. This is where the realism comes in. Instead of like in certain games, like the ships go straight ahead, just straight, they have to use certain paths, like, you know, using, you know, the planet's rotation in its orbit, and also using the gravity to you know, spin around and slingshot here. So say I have one planet here and one in like the outer portion of the sun. It will literally go like this, and then like make a few circles around the sun and like slingshot towards the other side of the system. That's another interesting concept from this this game I like. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm gonna build an orbital factory. Yeah. So yes, so I believe this was like a few days ago. me and a few friends of mine on Skype. Even though my channel is not huge, we've already decided the name if we were to ever make a podcast. And because you can change the name of the groups of the certain group within Skype, and we somehow ended a little war with Sexy Time with Alex, and Alex is our friend Ultra on Gary's mod. And for some reason the name stuck when we just started talking in the group later on, and I guess we've already planned ahead on what to do with the channel next once the name gets out there, once Kickstart Gamers or whatever name we decide to go with gets out there, once some people start watching our videos, and the conversations we'll have will be grand, I'm sure. So I guess I'm just gonna keep that in mind. Right, now then. Okay, I'm gonna build this. Okay, let's go back to our teleporter. I believe it was. I guess I didn't build one. How silly of me. Alright. Yep, our power is going down since I'm overusing my my guys. Alright, so we click on this, left click it. I guess if I say click, it could be left or right, so it wouldn't make sense. Alright, so it looks like our construction vehicle finished that. We right click this teleporter and connection established. We got you here. Will domination. Alright, so now we have our advanced fabrication vehicles. You can see what we can build. We can build advanced extractors. Now, if you're thinking that like once you get these you can start building them, I'd recommend building the normal metal extractors. I'll show you here in a moment. So if I was to select this and build this one over this one, you see it doesn't remove this one, it just adds on to it. Like, hang on here, I'll show you. Like, see this? It only adds on to it, it doesn't remove it. If I was to place this right here, it would just build a totally new one without that one. So I would be only getting, you know, the bonus resources out of this one and not getting the add-on from that one. That's why once I build these first and then I build that one over it. I'm not sure if I can build it. But you can also add on to it as well, but it'd be a little bit of a waste of time. Alright, now then, as you can see, we got our advanced extractors building up here. Actually, I'll let him do that. I'll let these guys keep building up our resources. I got a big monopoly over metal. I'm like John Rockefeller. Him and his oil, I got me and my metal. I guess it could be another goal I could do in life. You know, like as a job, take over the metal industry when once we start having, you know, mining facilities on the asteroids. Oh well, another career path to actually consider. Okay, I'm gonna build you. Alright, everyone, I'm back. Now I've run into a little bit of an issue with my recording device, but it's fixed now. One of my videos got corrupted partially, but should be working now. So I will be playing a different battle. The other one was won. I won the last battle, their commander got toasted. So let's do this one. And we're starting off on 1 moon this time. Now I'll reveal my speed strategy to you guys. Or by speed defense strategy, since we can't waste any time here. So we're fighting on a... Alright, we're in orbit around a gas giant. Fantastic. Fantastico. But yes, also, I believe, yes, a friend of mine's cousin is going to be assisting me with some of the videos. He's doing Assassin's Creed and a few other videos for me, so I'll be posting a few of those once I finish editing most of them. But, you know, like I said before, I'm going to see if I can upload as much as I could, or, you know, when I have the time, because, you know, school's coming up and everything's, we're doing 6 classes. Plus I got work on the weekends. So, you know, plus also you know, I need to help out family with some stuff. Also, you know, I need some time to myself as well. Because, you know, you do so much for people, then you forget to actually do some stuff for yourself. established very nicely. Go, Leonidas. Take your Spartans and destroy the Persians. Set it here for a second there. Don't worry. There you go, son of a bitch. I was just here to... there you are. Oh shit. And game over. And the base is like right next to it. I'll look at next one.
System acquired. Searching.
Alright, that's all I'm going to show you guys for now. So, this is just a little update video to show you guys I'm still alive, still doing stuff. And this is Captain Polak signing off. You guys have a fantastic day.